Will be banned out here. And I want to give credit as well to not only Zeno but Zen and Come to Papa. They played Gushen and Martis really well. Decimate comes in on point. Gushen coming in as well to steal at least some objectives from there. I think the Lord, they stole the Lord from there.
Lord.
Wow, so yep, kudos to Icon, but that's round 1. We'll see round 2. Team Icon, the final ban phase from here.
I'm expecting BIGETRON to get rid of Grog on his side of the map, but however, Icon have quite a few options. It looks like it's going to be Jawhead this time around. Going to stick to the norms. Now, the question is, what is BIGETRON going to ban out? I'm expecting the Grog this time around, unless they want to hold it up for themselves or they're very confident to play around it, which in many cases, it's a hit or miss. It's a hit or miss, because most players usually can be not well versed in Grog because it gets banned out so often.
And Grog does ban out, so it leaves you-know-who open.
Hayabusa is still wide open, but it looks like Alice is going to be contested here. I mean, the moment you pick Alice, you kind of give away what the entire team comp is going to be about.
Yep.
And that kind of gives a lot of options to BIGETRON, because then they can pick up Bane for themselves if they want to, you know, make sure that the Wombo combo isn't going to be there. But he wants the Chow. Give him the Chow.
It's definitely the Chow.
Give him the Chow.
Yes. Wow. And like we discussed before during the break, we can see the huge difference between Sino with the Chow and Sino with the Chow for Team Icon.
Yeah, but
the level play is just phenomenal.
However, this is kind of awkward now, because now BIGETRON is going to have 2 priority picks on their side. They can pick up the Hayabusa for themselves, but looks like they're hovering over the Lancelot. They've got so many more options in comparison to a Team Icon. So maybe, I don't know, I kind of feel like this game they probably should have given up on getting Sino Cho, but I mean, if Sino does not perform well on this show, it's going to be super upsetting for Team Icon.
It looks like the rivals in the mid lane, Lancelot and Gushen, will be buddies for Team BIGETRON. They're going to do a lot of damage if they get their hero kits with their farm well equipped. Team Icon, what will be your answer trying to counter this pick? They still have tanks open, they still have assassins as well they can choose on.
Yes.
This is the assassin part will be a little bit difficult. They still can.
I mean, it's going to be the standard
Natalia
stuff.
Again,
yeah, it's going to be the standard stuff. It's whether they want a dedicated tank this time round. It looks like, yes, they do want that dedicated round. It's going to be Hayabusa and also the Helios. But let's see what BIGETRON actually now. Do they also want to pick up a dedicated tank for themselves? Do they want to actually pick up a Kai here? Or are they going to go... I mean, they could get Saber, then I'm expecting the traditional 1-3-1 composition where it's going to be three in the mid lane and
the rest in the one lane
into the side lanes. And then they can interchange between the assassins. So I mean, Saber is going to be a very big part of these, because his lockdown is just so strong.
Yes, and not only that, you have Kaya as well, who can lock down and just push back the enemies into the base for that kill. So a very good choice by BIGETRON trying to counter at least members like Hayabusa or Cho, because you know, once the lockdown does happen, there's other follow-ups as well to kill off Cho or Hayabusa from the end.
I definitely agree, yeah. I mean, it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough, but they've got the Kaya. They've got the Kaya. Now the question is what's their last pick going to be for the site of BIGETRON here? Because to really round this composition up, they've got burst, they've got sustain, but will they be able to?
They need a tank.
They need a tank,
because I don't believe Kaya could play a primary tank in general. He's very squishy. They really need a tank. Meanwhile, Team Icon, they're gonna go in with more pushing potential in the help of Bane and Harley. Mage Marksman, you have Bane with the Deadliest Catch. Wow, he's going to do a lot of damage on turrets. Team BIGETRON, just choose a tank. I think they could go with Akai in this sense. I feel like the Hurricane dance on Jason was really on point. It's just that the follow-up did not work out. But, it looks like they're going to ignore my advice over here. And they are going to lock down Nana. Oh, wow. Okay, so number 1 question, there's no primary tank. All of your heroes are practically squishy. Just to note that Kaya is not really a formidable tank to absorb tank damage. Saber squishy, Nana squishy, Lancelot squishy, Gushen squishy as well.
BIGETRON's killing me here. Oh my gosh.
We're gonna take an aspirin later onwards after this game. at the very least. But
Okay.
predictions.
Predictions this time around, I'm thinking whether I should give it to Icon here because I like BIGETRON. I can see the benefit of having Nana, but like, are you going to be able to land it on the right targets? Because there are ways to play around, a lot of ways to play around the polymorph coming in from Nana here, getting transformed to the bunny for a couple of seconds. Kind of sucks in a big team fight. So it's kind of like if you use your backline gets hit by it, it becomes so difficult, so difficult. So I'm expecting Team Icon. I haven't seen them play too much of Hayabusa and also Bane, but I'm gonna give it to. I'm kind of iffy on giving it to Icon here.
I'm giving it to Icon because the balanced lineup, early to mid game, they have so much potential. You can see Sino already harassing Jason with that squishy little Nana, and more action coming in as well. So ladies and gentlemen, Team BIGETRON, I want to see them go big because this is a very high damaging, high setup from Team BIGETRON, but with their recent performances, I don't feel the confidence coming in to use this type of lineup. They should stick with their traditional lineup, the much more comfortable picks, getting a primary tank, getting a balanced lineup. It doesn't work that way. I don't feel the confidence. I need to be trusted. I need to see the trust or the confidence coming in from them. Then only I can trust their lineup.
I definitely agree.
Yeah.
Yes, Sino is again playing with fire. What in the world? He's going level 1 against 2 level 2s. Is he going to be able to do it? I doubt so. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. This might turn around really quick.
And the first blood comes in from Zen. A very nice kill with the Hayabusa. As you can see, Jason, he is felt helpless with any of that. And BIGETRON, it looks like that Saber was also taken down to a little bit of HP. Just a bit. But
I mean, debated? He was level 1. I was thinking this was a suicide mission for half the time, but it looks like, I mean, I probably wasn't paying attention too much on that because I was so confused as to why Sino would walk up to 2 level 2s and just take damage for free, but it looks like their eyes were still onto the River Crab and they were putting a little too much effort into getting the River Crab there.
And I would like to say it's eye to the prize, but it's eye to the prizes. Not only they get the River Crab if they want to contest on that, but they can kill the hero as well. So it was both ways in one end. Meanwhile, Team Icon wasting no opportunity going in here and trying to create something there, but then they're still under level at this point.
And they don't really have the engagement just yet. I mean, they're kind of expecting Sino to get a catch, but he's kind of like just hovering around. They're playing really well around it, but Helios has to flicker out there. Come to Papa.
Oh, looks like Mr. V is in a little bit of trouble. The Deadliest Catch did catch him.
Oh, did he get
it? Oh, did not get it.
That's actually so sad. Oh no, the fight's actually... Oh man. That's actually so sad.
But then again, Sino and the co-op Team Icon, they will try to go in, but then he will lose his life for the trade kills. So it's going to be 3 kills to 1. That is well job done for Team Icon.
I mean, now Team Icon with 3 kills. Oh man, this is really going back and forth so many times. It's really interesting to see. I mean, Bane did pick up quite a few of those kills for himself, so he's gonna be a split pushing monster.
And I like it because Team Icon, they're playing it with full confidence, even though they seem like they're gonna lose the team fight, but they say, you know what, nope, we're just giving them a false impression. We'll go in again, dropping down to health. Yes, we lose Sino, we lose Chow from there, but the damage has been done. 3 kills and 1 turret. Isn't that like the biggest deal ever?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's unfortunate, but I mean the situation is as such. But now the big question here is whether they're going to be able to start pushing for a second turret, because getting rid of tier 1 mid opens up the map so much more, making sure, and especially if you're on the side of Team Icon here, because if they get rid of that tier 1 mid turret, they're going to have full control of the right side of the map.
It's a little bit sad to see that as Singh falls down to the trap of Team Icon. Harley killing off with the ultimate on the Ring of Flame. Call it Fire of Flame, he's just toasted to the ground. Roasted and toasted. Bam.
I mean, you can't face check it. I mean, in Mobile Legends, it's so scary when people are not on the map. It's just you don't know whether they're going to be there or not. The moment you face check, it's over. But wait, Sino actually gets the last hit of Jakundo there. Looks like there's going to be the follow-up. They actually
the follow-up does work here. Another kill coming in from Team Icon. They're just pressuring top lane. The rest of BIGETRON, they need to respond to this. Will they respond to Zen's death over here? Zen is trying to survive there, but nope. Yes, they will kill off Zen. but then the top lane is heavily pressured. You did mention about the 4-1 situation, the rotation come in. What is your thought on the Team Icon's 4-1?
I mean, Team Icon's 4-1 is currently doing pretty decent just now because they're creating so much pressure on the map that it's becoming so difficult. Oh, this catch is not actually getting... Oh, the amount of damage that is chunking out, though. That's actually really annoying to deal with. But yeah, as I was saying, the 4-1, it's a lot less riskier, and easier to pull off because it's kind of very one-dimensional. You're looking to pressure with your 4, and if your enemy team isn't able to check it out, oh no, he face checks. Xeno's in a lot of trouble.
Xeno.
Oh no!
Oh,
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Still surviving as Era managed to stun him down. The Rings of Flame did come out. Xeno, he just need one more hit, and yes, he will. Onto Saber, following up onto the Rings of Flame of Harley, and then Team Icon, once more blood. They're going to go in with 2 kill, 3 kill coming in. Skippy Papa, make it 4 kills down the road. Double kill for Bane, and it looks like BIGETRON, they just dug themselves to the grave deeper and deeper, 6 feet down.
Our turret has been destroyed.
My God.
I mean, I'm quite speechless because I wasn't expecting BIGETRON to make such a mistake like that because they had the opportunity to actually turn this around.
Yep.
Next thing you know, they didn't realize that the rotations had already begun. They probably could have seen the map and noticed that it was happening right before their eyes. So it's kind of on BIGETRON there for giving up such a huge opportunity for Team Icon, who easily just walks into place and picks up the kills.
To recap on that, that was behind 2 turrets.
Yeah, absolutely.
Behind enemy lines. As the fight comes in, BIGETRON wants their revenge. They will try to get a kill, but then they're losing members on time. 2 members down, and oh, Jason Cole is able to survive from the Ring of Flame. And it looks like this is a sweet revenge. They're going to take that turret and 2 kills down below. Xeno coming a little bit late, and oh, he might have the saving grace for his team, getting the kill onto Lancelot.
Oh man, Xeno's Joe is so gross. You're just not safe. He has his eyes everywhere on the map, looking for opportunities to make the plays. And yes, he does. Once again, catches off somebody else. You would have think that he would have jumped straight onto Kai. Oh, wait a minute. This is going to be a 1v1 here by 2 of the ninjas here. It's not gonna. Oh no! Oh no!
It's still not over yet. Zen is there. Zen is trying to kill them off. Finally killing off his prey instantly. And to the production group, perhaps we just noticed that Icon is actually Singapore and BIGETRON is Malaysian flag, according to the comments down there. So perhaps they want to change that a bit. It's a little bit of a mistake. But then again, this is a slight mistake coming in for Team BIGETRON because it leads to the snowball. Team Icon will not stop. They will go in for more kills in hand. Jason couldn't even tank a single damage. Gushin is able to get the kill over that point of the angle, but hey, look who's here. It's Hayabusa, and it looks like they will get the turret and 2 kills off.
Quickly switching places back to the previous shadow. That's the beauty of Hayabusa. He puts, I mean, his quad shadow is just so annoying to deal with. He just dashes around that. If you chase in the one direction, he quickly switches to the other, and you're just kind of hoping that your buddies are really well aware of where his shadows are. So, makes him super slippery. Best thing is that it helps him hop over walls.
Yeah. Very annoying as well, right? I can sense the frustration in your voice, Fatal.
I mean, it must be frustrating for people who are playing against Hayabusa because I play Hayabusa, so that's the only reason why.
Sorry guys, that's a quick announcement, but there, Divine Judgment does come up, but it's a little bit too late. Harley is able to take down Nana once more. Down to the graveyard, 16 seconds of respawn time. Team Icon just looking very, very confident, and you know this spells what? It spells L-O-R-D. The Lord!
Yeah, and I think Icon here are really just, they're setting up some pretty nice traps overall, but I feel like BTR shouldn't be falling for most of these because they kind of can't tell where they're going to be, but it looks like Xeno is going to be trying to solo Lancelot over there.
Oh, what? What just happened?
What happened? Where'd he go? He just popped!
Did I just saw Team Katom doing that, and oh my goodness, even though they get the trade kill, but Xeno once more just proving how impactful, how deadly he is with the choke. But we gotta talk about Katom's Bane. What went that?
I mean, he's got a lot of damage. I mean, he's super far ahead. Ooh, Divine Judgment pulling Xeno back.
I think that was the first skill, if not mistaken, that
he
cannonballed that guy, and it was bye-bye GGWP to Lancelot.
I was expecting to see potential damage as it slowly drains down, but instead he was just gone.
Instant wreck, but then
Xeno, stop it!
The Jit Kundo and the Way of the Dragon works really well before falling down, but his team already has the opportunity But then they will disengage because it seems like Error is down to a lot of HP. They don't want to take this fight and, you know, kind of change the tables for the benefit of BIGETRON.
As of right now, Sana is just trying to hard carry his team here. He really is. I mean, WQXD is looking for these grand engagement, and he's mainly used for utility and also the shred from his shurikens. But man, Sana is doing his best to hard carry this game here. Up to Papa. Oh, one more time. Bane picks up another kill for himself. This is looking pretty good. I mean, it's really looking pretty good for Team Icon here.
But it's looking very grim for Team BIGETRON.
I mean, BIGETRON can come back in, but they are just looking for these 50-50s.
No, they're very squishy at this moment, Fatal. I feel like this is the same thing that we...
Oh no, he doesn't.
Told ya!
Oh, it's rough. I'm not gonna lie, it's really rough.
It's like finding the diamond in the sand, but it's just sand castles all the way.
Sandcastles?
I have no idea why I did that quote, but you get my point,
I
literally.
definitely get the point. I definitely get the point here. But now Team Icon have finally set up the waves here. It's looking really good. It looks like they might be able to pick off one of the turrets here, and as well as then able to get the Rose Gold Meteor into his hands. He's going to be able to dive turrets like no one's business. Oh, Sana is getting chunked down. He is the target.
And more kills comes in for Team Icon. They're going to take down the first tier 3 turret, which is the mid lane. They want to continue this fight. They have the momentum. They have the utilities in here. Divine Judgment didn't pull by Kaya. Able to pull out high loss. But then, where is the follow-up from Team BIGETRON? They are losing members of here. And it looks like Team Icon, they are trying to run away. And nope, they're going to turn the tables back again. Hayabusa is over there, slicing and dicing down Anana down below. And leaving only Sana, the last Bane member alive. Gushen is dead. And that is GGWP for Team Icon.
Gosh, man, what a game. Team Icon going to be going in with a clean 2-0 against Team BIGETRON
Wow.
Esports. Woo!
It's a very huge eye-opener, heart-shocking defeat for Team BIGETRON.
I mean, absolutely. Never give Sino Cho. That's what I've learned out of this. He's got some great engages. I'm not going to lie. This guy's a monster on Cho.
And look at that. The MVPs come to Papa. 8-0-14. My oh my. He's making BIGETRON eat their words. Literally.
Absolutely.
Like I said, back to the gameplay. Taunting.
I mean, I have to for a taunt, BIGETRON is real good at that.
Yeah,
they are real good at trash talk.